Hi, it's Miss Mary. I'm going to show a friend of mine whose name begins with G's parents how to have her work on sitting. She has high tone and she's just becoming independent with propped sit. But this video will apply to anybody who has high tone. However, I'm speaking directly to G for this because I'm making this for her. And first of all, G, I don't want to hear you snoring during all this work. I don't want to hear all the way from Haverhill. No way, no how. So I'm going to talk to Mom and Dad right now. Mom and Dad, we're going to pretend this is G. And you can sit behind her to work on sit. And if you do, you want to make sure that you're not touching a lot of her back while you do it. Because what that will do is it will stimulate extension, her going backwards. So you want to try to avoid touching this part of her body. And before you put her down, you want to do a lot of that normalization of tone handout that I sent. Some bending her legs and bending her neck and doing some rocking so that she's all nice and as loose as possible once you get her down to sitting. Okay, so I'm going to put her down and we're going to work from behind. So you're going to try to push the shoulders forward and then you can, she reaches usually with the right hand and you can have her reach for bubbles or you can have her reach for a toy that she likes. You won't have to hold her if her tone is relaxed enough. She will hold herself up with this left hand and she will reach. You can also work with her from this position and same thing. You don't want to do a lot of touching back here, but you can take her shoulders and pull them forward and get her positioned and then have her reach in front. I'd put a pillow behind her so that she doesn't extend because she, you know, if she picks her head up too much, she's going to extend and you don't want her falling and bumping her head. I'm going to pretend that my body is G's body, which is pretty silly because she's a little teeny tiny girl. When you have her sitting, you don't want her to be looking up like this. So you don't want to bring things up too high because what that will do is make her go backwards. It will facilitate, it will make her get that extension going. So she usually sits like this and she will reach here. So take objects and you want her to reach up or out in this area and across too so that she can work on her balance. So reach here, pop a bubble here, and she'll hold with this arm. She did it for 5 minutes the last time Miss Heather and I worked with her. We were really excited, just holding on with the left hand. What we want to do is get her so that she gets much stronger and better balance, moving and reaching with the right, so eventually she can pick up that left hand and start doing some work this way. Then it's great because she can start moving into hands and knees position and she can start reaching for things. So we want to work on her sitting, reaching up, reaching this way, reaching that way. But remember, we want to keep her head slightly bent and her shoulders slightly forward so that she doesn't get that tone making her fall backwards. She's doing a great job, and if you can practice this every day, 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a couple times a day, it will be great for her. I'm very excited where she's at, and that's it.